Okay, welcome back everybody. Tonight again, I'm just going to be really quick. The stars again are you. I appreciate all the videos. There were, I think, about half of them that we released today. Yesterday, you saw it yesterday because this is tomorrow's video. So you'll see the rest of those stories and their facts from their in-bodies on the video today. So I keep getting questions though over and over and over about, well, what is your in-body and what's Beth's in-body? So I've kind of been hesitant to do it, but now is the time if we're ever going to do it, and I kept getting the question, so here we go. We went and did an in-body this morning. Before we went and hiked Crowder's Mountain, we went to the top 4 times today. So here we go. We're training for a 50-mile rim to rim to rim trip to the Grand Canyon, where we're going to try to hike that from the North Rim across up to the South Rim back down, across up the North Rim in 24 hours or less. That's our goal. So that's next month. We don't have a lot of time left, so we're trying to hit Crowder's Mountain and things like that when we can. So here we go. Here is my in-body. I'll just give you a few highlights. 158 pounds total weight, 148 pounds of lean body mass. That's where I try to get that 150 to 160 grams of protein every day. I don't try, I do. 10 pounds of body fat percentage is 6.3, visceral fat of 1, and it tells me I don't need to add any lean body mass and I don't need to drop any fat. My lean body or my skeletal muscle mass is 85.3 pounds. For Beth, 127 total pounds, 118.8 of lean body mass, 8.2 pounds of body fat, 68.6 pounds of muscle, visceral fat of 1. The in-body tells her, of course, she doesn't need to gain any muscle. It tells her, now this is really the only time I ever remember seeing this. It's been on Beth multiple years now. It tells her to add 6.2 pounds of body fat because her body fat percentage is 6.5%. Now they would claim that that's too low for a woman, but Beth is able to manipulate that body fat percentage because she has so much muscle. She carries a lot of muscle for a woman. So there's nothing dangerous about where she is, but typically we would not see a lady get below, getting below 12 would be a very lean lady. But remember, she's doing all the right things. She's getting the protein, she's doing the exercise, so she can build more muscle without losing fat, and that greatly changes her percentage. So I wanted to point these out because y'all kept asking, but what I really wanted to point out to you is there's more than one way to change your body fat percentage. One is to obviously burn body fat, but 2, the quickest way is to add more muscle. And when we can combine them like the vast majority of you did, burning body fat and gaining muscle, which you're going to hear in the stories that are coming up in their own words, how they've been able to do it and how they haven't suffered and so on. So I won't go on, but I just want you to know, I want you to understand the importance of building muscle. We got to get you doing the resistance training if you're not. If you are, awesome. I think we had I've only been able to do 10 of the in-bodies so far because one family had a death, and we just hadn't been able to get them all met yet, but we'll get them early next week. But we only had 1 or 2 people lose any muscle at all. The others maintained or gained, and it was minimal. I mean, it was less than 10% of their total weight loss. So total loss of pounds. I don't even like to call it weight, of their total change in weight. It was less than 10%. Now remember, the studies show that people using Wegovy and Ozempic are typically losing between 35 and 50% muscle. So we're, again, doing things that the medical community would tell us is impossible. You're doing things that the medical community would tell you is impossible because you're following the plan. Thank you so much. Please watch these stories and encourage each other. These stories are equally as good as yesterday. They weren't in any order. We just chose to do half of them in one video and half of them in another. So hopefully you're enjoying it and seeing how well your peers are doing. Okay, I'm here with Gracie, who is about, 27, 28 days into your first 30 days to maximum fat loss. And really the cool thing is, and what I'm so proud of you for, is you have been able to lose 5 pounds of fat while gaining half pound of muscle, which the medical community would tell us is impossible.
I'm excited about that.
So how do you feel? How's your energy? Tell me what's changed.
Okay, I feel a lot better. Energy is up, which
Okay.
I suffer from that because I have Crohn's disease. So all of these things that I've been doing have really helped my gut,
Okay.
my energy levels, all of those things. So
Okay.
I see a big difference.
And you bring up a really, by the way, before I forget, and we're going to talk about the important points you brought up. Have you suffered doing this, gaining muscle while losing fat in these last 28 days or so?
Not at all. It's been a lot better for me. And
See, isn't that beautiful? You don't have to suffer to do this.
Right. It's easy. I've watched those videos that Beth has done, and
Yes.
I've done I haven't gone to the gym.
Right.
But I've just used the
Yeah, you don't have to go to the gym.
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't have to go to the gym.
Yeah.
You're doing it.
Yeah.
So that's the cool thing. You lost 5 of these, and you gained half of one of these. Again, the medical community would tell us you can't do it that way, but you have proven them wrong by following the steps of the plan. Now, you brought up a really important point about your Crohn's. That's what I wanted to talk about. So the cool thing about you losing 5 pounds of fat and gaining half pound of muscle is we didn't even do any peptides for that for you. We concentrated on fixing your gut. So I want everybody to hear this. You have to fix your gut. She burned 5 pounds of fat, gained a half pound of muscle, and was on nothing peptide-wise to specifically signal that, but we wanted to fix her gut because of the Crohn's. So
Yes.
would you say what % better is your gut after, again, less than 30 days with the peptide combination?
50% better or higher.
50% better in less than 30 days
Yes.
versus how long you've been going to the medical system for it?
Oh, ever since I was 20, and I'm old.
You're not old, but it's been
many
it's been a
45
few years.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a lot better in these 30 days, and that is something that I would tell anybody, especially with Crohn's disease.
Right.
The food and the exercise and everything matters. I mean, it does.
It absolutely
It
matters.
matters. So
yeah.
that's very important to me, and the gut issues. That's my number one. That's really my number one.
Right, and so you're getting ready to start your next 30 days on Monday.
Yes.
And we're still concentrating on your gut, even though I'm sure you'll have these same type of results because fixing the gut, getting the protein in, eating the right foods, taking the right supplements, doing your exercise. Good mindset, getting good sleep.
Yeah.
It's not really any harder than that, honestly.
Right. If you can get over that 2-week hump, then you're
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Are you having any cravings at this point
no,
for things?
not at all now.
See, we're starting to change those hormones, right? The leptin and the ghrelin.
Yes.
And your body doesn't crave those things anymore.
Right.
I'm so proud of you, Gracie. I really am.
I am too. I'm proud
I really
of myself.
am. And I hope your sister Janet is proud of you. We need to
She
make a
will
special
be,
message
Janet.
to Janet. Yeah, yes.
She'll be very proud of me.
Okay.
As I am of her.
Awesome. You've done awesome. She's done awesome too,
Yeah.
by the way. I
Yeah.
think she told me today she's down 11 pounds
I know.
of
That's
fat.
awesome.
So that's not too shabby either. So yeah, y'all have both done great.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Yep.
Start wearing my ankle weights to work.
Okay. It's all right. Yeah, I think these mics, it works fine. All right, I'm here with the famous Sue. She didn't want to do this video, y'all, but she's doing the 30-day to max fat loss program too. But she's the one responsible for most of the stuff you're getting when you get your peptides and your supplements. And she definitely is the brains of the operation, keeping me straight. So if I don't know something, this is who we go to ask, believe me. All right, Sue. So, before we talk about how awesome your results are, have you suffered during this, 26, 27 days so far?
Absolutely not.
Okay, what about your cravings? Where are they at this point?
I don't have cravings.
Okay, so the cravings, no cravings. And you're not feeling like you're suffering or denying yourself of anything?
No, not at all.
Okay, so you realize that in less than 30 days, you have lost 4 pounds of fat. And I know this is going to disappoint you. You didn't lose any muscle, but you didn't gain any muscle. You thought you were going to gain muscle, right?
Oh, I definitely felt like I had gained muscle.
Okay.
But that's okay.
But 4 pounds of fat, and your visceral fat went down 2 points,
Yeah.
which was the goal to get it lower. So overall, these results are really, really good. I knew that you said you thought you had gained some muscle. So
Yeah.
how would we do that? We're going to make sure you're getting in the adequate protein, and I know you say you are. Resistance, resistance, resistance training, right?
Correct.
And I know you've been working out, but maybe not enough weight type resistance training, right?
Exactly. No.
But just think, 4 of these are gone while you maintained all of this. So the next time we do this video, because you're getting ready to start your 2nd month, we're going to say, okay, you gained this much of this and lost this.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
That's
but
my
there is
goal.
nothing to be disappointed about. So everybody should thank her when y'all come in, because literally she works way above and beyond what she gets paid for. I want you to know that. It's really true. She's worked tirelessly on that ageless blue, what do we call it? I'm sorry.
Ageless blue.
Ageless blue peptide. I just made a video on it yesterday and can't even remember the name of it. Ageless blue peptide cream. Changing the formulations, testing it. I mean, lots of stuff. So really, she's the brains behind the whole operation. But your results are really, really good. So
Well,
I'm proud
gonna
of
work
you.
harder.
Yeah, that's it. Just this will make you determined to gain muscle the next 30 days, right?
Yes.
Okay.
my goal.
Awesome, Sue.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm here today with Tina, who came in for her her second in-body as you are nearing the end of your first 30 days. Not quite there. But here's the great news for you, Tina. In 27, 28 days, whatever it's been, you have lost, what was it, 6.8, excuse me, 6.6.
Okay.
6.6 pounds of fat and maintained your muscle mass. So let me ask you this. It's been almost 30 days. Did you suffer?
No, not at all.
Are you craving things?
No. I feel much better, more energy.
Okay. Much better, more energy. So tell me, how does it feel to have lost 6.6 of these
Wonderful.
in just a few weeks?
Wonderful.
Have you ever done anything where you think you could have lost 6.6 of these in
No.
less than 30 days and lost none of these?
No.
Awesome. So now remember, Tina, we're not counting, weighing, or measuring. We're just
Okay.
trying to make sure that we get that protein grams every day. That's the only thing we're concerned with, right?
Okay.
So keep it up. I'm super proud of you.
I'll
That's
do it.
really awesome.
I'll keep it up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep, that's it. There we go. Okay, I'm here with David, and I'm really happy to report, David, that in less than 30 days you've burned, we'll call it 10 pounds of body fat because 9.7.
Okay.
Less than 30 days. So, think about it. This is a pound of fat. You burned essentially 10 of these in less than 30 days. Are you suffering in doing so?
No, not really hungry.
Okay.
I mean, I could eat, but I believe that, to tell you the truth, a lot of times I eat out of habit.
Yeah, so you're not craving things like
No,
you
I'm
were,
not
right?
craving things.
So we're changing those hormones in the brain that
Right.
say, hey, eat this stuff.
Right.
But you're able to get in your protein, right? You're doing your best to get in enough
Right.
protein because you've been able to burn the fat with very minimal loss of muscle. So we don't want to lose these. We want to lose these, which you're doing an awesome job of. But you were telling me before we started the video, and I said you got to tell this on video. Tell us about your experience with your stomach.
Well, I've been having reflux.
Yes.
And so I would walk probably a little over a mile and a half, but the first half mile, I would get pressure on my chest, and I would have to sit down and rest, take deep breaths, and it would go away. But since I've done the digestive ease and the probiotics,
Digestive enzymes. Yeah.
It's eased off, and I don't ever get in that situation where I feel pressure on me.
Awesome.
So,
And so
yeah.
that's a simple change, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're taking the supplements with your peptides, and look, we hadn't even really got. I mean, we're not even 30 days in yet. So think about how you should be super proud. Don't think about it.
Yeah.
Be proud of yourself for burning 10 pounds of fat
Yeah.
in less than 30 days.
Yeah.
So you hadn't suffered. Your stomach's better. Your reflux is better. The pressure's better. Are you getting much exercise?
I'm doing some. I could do more,
Okay.
and I hope to. My heel's been hurting me,
Okay.
so that's kind of stopped me on my walking. So I ended up having to go to a bike and some
Okay, great.
ellipticals.
Great. So you're doing some less weight bearing on
Yes.
that heel.
Yes.
Perfect. Again, walking or equivalent, 30 to 60 minutes average a day, at least 30 to 60 minutes a day. And then we want you to try to add some weight bearing where you can, when you
Right.
can. Weight resistance training.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
my goal.
Dude, I'm really proud of you. Thank you so much. And thank you for doing this and
Sure.
telling others, because it'll really encourage them
Yes.
that if you can do it, they can do it. You know,
Yeah.
we can all do it. It's just a matter of committing, right?
That's right.
CEO your own health.
Yeah, I definitely feel much better.
Awesome.
You know,
That's
just
what
on-
we're going for.
On an everyday basis, I feel better.
Great. Awesome. Thank you so much, David.
All right.
Appreciate
thank
it,
you.
man. Wow, what amazing stories, right? So now you've had 2 days of hearing from people who are doing the same thing you are. And as we end this 30-day maximum fat loss session, we begin a new one tomorrow. And every single one of you came back for a second session, at least a second session. Some in the pilot group are into their 3rd session now. So this is proof in the pudding that you can do it. Again, thank you. I'm proud of all of you. Share your success stories. Wear your new shirts. Let everybody know how you're doing. If you feel like that I've helped you and the OptiURX program has helped you, please share with people so that we can help more people obtain optimal health, wellness, and fitness so they can revive, thrive, and optimize.